Welcome back to all of you. ACL tears are one of the most common injuries in young athletes, and I should know because I suffered one. But through practical stretching and strengthening, they can sometimes be prevented, which is huge, is what I was trying to say. Today, we are happy to have Dr. Jeff Neppel with us. He is a pediatric orthopedic surgeon at St. Louis Children's Hospital. He is here to explain, and thank you for joining us. And you are part of the Torn ACL Club as well.
Yeah, exactly. Too many of us have torn our ACLs at younger ages. So ACL tears are extremely common nowadays from our younger athletes up through professional athletes like the Blues. Definitely one of the most common big injuries that our younger population has happened.
Are there specific sports, though, that you see more ACL tears in than others?
Yeah, I think that's definitely true. I think soccer is probably at the top of the list, and we live in a region that plays a lot of soccer. Other sports like football and basketball as well are pretty high risk.
As far as boys versus girls, is there one gender that typically has more?
Yeah, so they're common in both boys and girls, but seem to be a little more common in girls for a variety of reasons. But that for any given girl playing a sport, her risk is higher than a boy.
Let's talk prevention, because once you have the ACL tear, it's not much fun. But if there's anything that can be done to stop that from happening in the first place, we want to know. So what types of prevention are there?
Yeah, so I think when we think about ACL tears, most people don't realize that they are to some degree preventable. We probably can't prevent all of them, but we can prevent a large proportion of them. Many happen when the athlete's just jumping, cutting, or pivoting, controlling their own body. So there are programs that can retrain us how we're moving, neuromuscular training to help prevent these injuries. So that's a big portion, as well as avoiding overuse, cross-training, avoiding single sport specialization, kind of the different aspects where we can really decrease the risk.
And to bring this more into perspective and to give all of you at home an idea, we have an athletic trainer with us, Tom McGowan, and he is working with patient Kylie. Please walk us through what exactly they're doing and what types of training are important.
Sure. So at our Young Athlete Center at Washington University and St. Louis Children's Hospital, we utilize the FIFA 11 Plus program. It's an ACL prevention program that's been basically developed over a period of several decades and has great evidence that it can prevent probably 30 to 50% of ACL tears, but also other injuries that keep kids off the field. So for someone recovering from an ACL tear like Kylie, she's been through a lot of this and will continue back on the field, but we'd really love to prevent these injuries before they ever happen.
I would love that too. So how do people get involved with this before they ever get hurt?
Yeah, so I think the FIFA program is great because it's 15 warm-up exercises. So we were used to, when we grew up, doing exercises, sitting around in the circle, stretching. This is dynamic warm-up. This is getting kids ready to move and ready for the game or practice that's coming. So FIFA is a great program that it's free to use, so it's free information. You just need to learn to integrate it for your child or for your child's team. So at the Young Athlete Center, we do a lot of outreach for teams and just individuals wanting to know how they can decrease their risk, because if you learn this, you can continue to do it on your own.
And it's really amazing if you can prevent that from ever happening. Oh my gosh, that's going to save you hours and hours and hours of pain.
Yeah, it's a big deal for a young athlete. It's a big surgery. It's 6 months or sometimes a year of rehab to get back. For some kids, they never get back, and it's the end of their sports aspirations. So it's really important.
That's how my life changed. Thank you very much, Doctor.